Former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey claims he witnessed incident where CNN tried to falsify news. Well, this is par for the course for CNN. We already know they're the leaders in fake news. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. Also has a link to my merch store where I have Let's Go Brandon t-shirts, I Will Not Comply t-shirts, a whole bunch of different type of t-shirts. Also has a link to my mental health coaching and consultation page if you're someone that's suffering from a mental illness and you're looking for some help, you're looking for some support. I teach you coping skills. I teach you ways of how to manage your issues. So check that out and go ahead and link book a section for that. All right, let's talk about this news. Former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey said on Monday evening that he knows that CNN promotes false news reporting because he witnessed the far left network try to cause conflict during the Ferguson, Missouri riots back in 2014. Dorsey made the revelation in response to a tweet from Miss Universe Iraq 2017, Sarah Abdali Edon. I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name, but who said, even CNN sometimes sell false news. I know this from covering Iraq events in 2019. People need to understand every media is prone to either mistakes or deliberate corruption. Do your own investigation before believing what they are selling you? And that's the point I make. Good on Miss Iraq, Miss Universe Iraq. Good on her, because I agree the same thing. Do your own research. Don't take what no one says at face value. Go and look it up for yourself. Even the stuff that I say, go look it up for yourself. Even though I try everything that I try to put out there, I've done my research on, and I can back up with facts. Even go look that stuff up. If you have any questions, I will supply you with the facts, all the information, all the data that you need from anything that I might say. But do your own research. But Dorsey responded, quote, I know this from being on the streets of Ferguson during the protests and watching them try to create conflict and film it, causing the protesters to chant FCNN. So even the protesters caught on to CNN trying to stir stuff up, try to stage stuff, and it's wild. But Iden's tweet stemmed from an earlier remark that Dorsey made on the platform when he called out CNN's Brian Stelter and about to say communists. I do it all the time with these people. Freudian slips. Columnists from the Washington Post on Monday over a tweet that took aim at Fox News' host Tucker Carlson. Dorsey referenced a tweet from Stelter that stated, quote, Tucker Carlson is always selling the same thing. P Bump says he's selling doubt. I don't know who at P Bump is, but Dorsey responded to the tweet by asking in a tweet, quote, and you are selling hope? Elizabeth Spears or Spires, a leftist that appears on MSNBC, responded to Dorsey writing saying, quote, they're selling truth, which is hope, which is hope agnostic. It's supposed to inform you, not make you feel some type of way. Iden's tweet was a response to Spire's tweet, and Dorsey made news over the weekend when he slammed the Twitter's board of directors as entrepreneur Elon Musk, the world's richest man, tries to take over the company. And Dorsey was responding to the following tweet when he made the remark, quote, if look into the history of Twitter board, it's intriguing as I was a witness on its early beginnings, mired in plots and coups, in particularly amongst Twitter's founding members. I wish if it could be made into a Hollywood thriller one day. and I would watch that. I don't watch too many movies because me personally, not really, not really putting down anyone else that watch movies and stuff like that. I don't really watch too many movies. I rather read because I consider it a waste of time. There are some things I will sit down and watch. Like I'm excited to check out the new Batman that's coming out, but most of the stuff I just have playing in the background because I like reading and doing research and other things instead. But I digress. Dorsey respond, quote, "It's consistently been the dysfunction of the company." And Dorsey also says, quote, "Big facts," in response to the following statement from venture capitalist Fred Destin, quote, "What I do know for sure is that this old Silicon Valley proverb is grounded in an age-old wisdom that still applies today. Good boards don't create good companies, but a bad board will kill a company every time." So that's true. When later asked if he was allowed to speak like this publicly, given the fact that he's still on the company's board, Dorsey responded, "No." It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. But I mean, this is just confirming what we already know about CNN. They falsify news. They make stuff up, and the same goes true for MSNBC and all the rest of them. You can't really take any of what they say at face value. Do your own research. But let me know what you think about all this. And check out democrepublics.com. Until next time, peace.